afternoon, 47. Your destination is the annual Global Innovation Motor Race in Miami, Florida. After analyzing the data from Reynard's computer, the case is clear. The Providence defectors are Robert and Sierra Knox, head of robotics developer Kronstadt Industries. A visionary inventor and technological innovator, Robert Knox has spearheaded Kronstadt Industries to the bleeding edge of technological development. His equally brilliant daughter, Sierra, is not only a financial wizard, but also a fiercely competitive race car driver, with a fiery temper to match. Kronstadt enjoys enormous popularity with global consumers. However, few are aware that the company is also one of the world's leading suppliers of next-gen military tech. Last year, despotic ruler Jin Po employed prototype Kronstadt drones against peaceful civilian protesters in the now infamous Tunyan Valley incident. And although it has yet to be proven, there is little doubt that the Knoxes personally brokered the deal, making them complicit in a war crime. It is unclear why the Knoxes would betray their masters, but likely the fear of being next on the Shadow Clients hit list has pressured them to cut a deal with the enemy. Undoubtedly, with Kronstadt Industries on their side, the militia will increase their attacks tenfold, and so our contract obligates us to retire Robert and Sierra Knox and contain the damage they may inflict on Providence. I will leave you to prepare. Welcome to Miami, 47. The innovation race is on its last day, and it is down to the wire. Thousands of eager fans are gathered for the final laps of this unexpectedly close race. Sierra Knox is expertly piloting her red Kronstadt car. Her father, Robert Knox, roams the nearby expo building where Kronstadt is showcasing its new prototype car. The Kronstadt RK Mark III has seen fierce competition from the Chinese Kowloon Heavy Industries' new racer. Moses Lee, CEO of Kowloon, has taken a dominant lead and looks invincible. Sierra Knox will need to risk it all if she wants to win for the third year in a row. The stakes are as high as they can get.
Listen, sir, there's no drama. Just need to check your pockets if you want to pass. This is just standard procedure.
How much time remaining? Don't worry, folks. Anything can still happen.
All right. Good job, sir. Thank you.
Don't forget, the secret of endurance racing is to keep that car going until the end. This race is not over until the clock ticks down.
That's okay.
Oh, it looks like the tires are just...
See that red car,
That's
47?
the problem.
That's the
It comes
Kronstadt
straight
race
from
car
pit
with
and
Sierra
it
Knox behind the wheel.
surface. I mean, you start on the concrete, and then you hit the pavement, and the change in grip is... It's just amazing.
Listen, Miller, I don't care about your problems, all right? I made it clear this morning that if things didn't change, I'd be off the Kronstadt team. Half an hour later, I have to listen to Knox berate my skills as a mechanic because the roll cage interferes with the radio signals from Sierra's suit. No more. I'm done. Yes, I know you're a man short now, and no, I don't give a rat's ass about it. I'll tell you what, double my salary for the entire week, and I'll come back in case Sierra decides to use that last pit stop. Well, if you decide otherwise, I'll be down by the path. Best of luck, Grace.
One of the Kronstadt pit crew has quit the team in protest, and Grace Miller, the ballbuster chief mechanic, is in critical need of a replacement. Why don't you step in and offer your services, 47? You're good with a wrench.
Look at these beautiful cars. These cars are the future of motorsports. You see the grip on these babies? It's just so strong. I mean, they drive straight up the wall.
Give up, mister. Stop!
Let me just repeat some ground rules for those of you.
Dressed as a mechanic, you're now allowed inside the Kronstadt pit. I suggest you talk to Grace Miller, chief mechanic. She could probably use some extra hands.
Oh, what a day for the global innovation race, huh? Couldn't be prettier here in Miami. Yes, sir, the crowd's having a good time.
Hey, Greasy, keep it real.
Be mindful of roaming security guards. Some of them may work out you don't quite belong. Use the crowds to hide in if needed.
Nice day for it, isn't it?
Remember, folks, that endurance racing is all about getting your car to cover as many miles as possible, no matter how burned out, beat up,
You're the junior slip wrench who got injured yesterday, right?
Suppose I am.
Great, this is your lucky day. Do well and there's a bonus in it, got it?
Got it.
All right, everyone, look alive and get to your stations. Sierra, make them in for a lap. You, rookie, get into position. Grab your preferred tool and just prepare. Today's your day.
You should investigate your station, 47.
What the heck? What else should I do? Sliding over the
It seems there are several ways to go about this. I suggest finding a pneumatic wrench.
should I be worried about? This thing is slipping away from us. I can't believe it. Sierra's coming in. Everyone on your stations, now!
And now for a bit of maintenance. Target down. Next up, Robert Knox.
Doctor gave me some sort of vitamin hydration boost, normally reserved for the driver.
It's me. I'm here now, ready to meet up with Sierra Knox over at the hotel.
If you'd been by my side, Mr. Knox would totally have fallen.
Oh, that's sweet. But maybe we should turn off hope. Maybe we can do something today. Yeah, oh, you said
I may only be a tech reporter, but I have ambitions too, you know. The fact is that Kronstadt is very likely withholding information on what actually happened in Tungan Valley, and I think the people have a right to know.
My editor got me to chase the story too a few months ago. I called up their PR department, talked to some guy called Mickelson. Gave me the biggest runaround I've ever been on. Complete dead end.
That's why I'm thinking I should take the shot here. Robert Knox has got to know
Previous years, the race is dominated by Sierra Knox of Kronstadt
Figured I'd try out a new
Industries.
beat, you know?
I think you hoped it would be.
Don't know. This is my first gig. Never been to any of these races before, but it sure is loud. I heard something about a secret demo upstairs in the expo building.
Yeah, Robert.
It's a pleasant show. I understood from the briefing earlier that we're just supposed to grab him if something happens to it. No poking around the engine or anything like that.
Yeah, Knox is a genuine technical genius. He's really protective about his projects. Prefers to fix everything himself, apparently. Don't worry about grabbing him. If anything goes awry, you'll see him down here as fast as lightning.
Gotcha.
Robert Knox has a race car on display in the expo building. The show staff is under strict instructions to summon him at any sign of malfunction. Apparently, Knox trusts no one to fix his car but him. Perhaps it's time to poke around under the hood, 47. They do say one should never mess with another man's wheels. Good. I dare say this should get Knox's undivided attention.
Huh. Why's the engine off? Let's just try to get this started again.
Mr. Knox? Yeah, it's Smith down at the expo. Listen, aren't these things, well, just odd noises. Can you come? Great. All right. Yeah, I'll be here.
This is the RKC Mark III. This particular car is the first production unit and is identical to the one Sierra Knox has been racing these past 2 days. But being the very first one, it's a bit special, Mr. Knox, so he won't allow anyone to drive it. It's very impressive. What sort of fuel system does it use? It's a hybrid engine, partly run by electrical and partly run by racing. Dual engines one boosts the acceleration and the other keeps it on the track for extended periods. So battery is good old-fashioned explosive gasoline. It's the ticket. I see. Very interesting indeed. And the rumors about the core system of the car is being run by an AI? Well, that's a bit of sci-fi storytelling made up by the press. Knox has a wide range of monitoring.
Look, it's easy. Get in the car and follow my instructions. Anyone can do it.
No way. For the story, I'm afraid we've had a few incidents where we're getting a little too...
Forget it. Step aside. I'm handling this myself.
I don't know what happened to this. Just do it.
Come on, baby.
That was some explosion came out. Do something like that.
Okay, listen. I better get out of here.
That was close. We're safe here for now. Reload and keep your eye...
I understand.
Get him into safety, ASAP! Move it!
Affirmative. Go. How are we looking? Are we clear?
I think we're clear here, sir.
Both targets down. Well done, 47. Head for an exit, and we'll speak again soon.
No. I'll be going.
Berlin. Shanghai. Montreal. We're bleeding operatives. Panic is spreading, and now we are axing our own?
Knox was a traitor. He would have caused incalculable damage.
And he won't be the last. This is exactly what the enemy wants. We need to fight the sickness, not the symptom.
And I have just the tool for the job.
Right. The Burnwood woman. Eric Soders warned you about her, didn't he? The Crusader.
I can handle Miss Burnwood. Everyone hates power until you offer them some.
You ought to know.
ICA speaks the enemy's language. We need them.
And once we don't?
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Fact remains, we are shadowboxing. We need to know who we are up against.
I was getting to that. His name is Lucas Gray, the late Mr. Cobb's head of security. Cobb was ground zero, first of our operatives to die. It had to be one of his staff, someone with military training and access to the plane.
Grasping at straws.
Gray is a mercenary, a veteran of every backwater tragedy you've ever ignored on the 5 o'clock news. Chechnya, Sierra Leone, the list goes on, but before '89, nothing. No records of any kind.
Now, come on. CIA, KGB, plenty of spies went dark.
After the curtain was lifted, I cast a very wide net. Lucas Gray simply does not exist.
If you're all quite done wetting yourselves with excitement, I couldn't give two shits where he came from. I only want to know one thing.
How does he know about us?
I swear to God, this hearts and flowers crap will get us both killed. Can't you see? Your so-called friend is working for them now. He's not the man you knew.
This is his fight too, Olivia. Even if he doesn't realize it. Like it or not, 47 is our last and only lead on the partners. He needs to remember.
He's coming for us. And unlike you, he won't hesitate.
Just get me inside. Rico, I need a favor.